out of all of these pictures, which one do you think is the oldest? Which one do you think happened the longest ago? You can just take your best guess.
Probably this one.
Okay. You think this was the longest ago? Which one do you think was the most recent? Which one do you think is happening?
This one.
Okay. Why did you think this one's happening right now?
Because iPads have came out a little bit ago.
Okay. Why do you think this one's the longest ago?
Because it happened a long time ago, and back then they didn't have any coloring, so I knew it wouldn't be used to it, and so I just thought it'd be fast.
Okay. So now I want you to just take these pictures and put them in order, like in this timeline. Have you used timelines before? Okay, so this is kind of going to be our timeline. So just take these pictures and put them where you think they go between these two pictures. So when do you think this picture was? Like, if you could pick a date, just like your best guess.
1990.
Okay. And what about this one?
19.
Like 1900? No. And why did you say like 1900s for this one?
Because it's a little after that one.
What in this picture makes you think it's after?
A TV.
Oh, okay.
And the couches.
Okay. About this one. What like year do you think that was in?
19. Wait, no. That would be the 1930s.
Okay. 1930s. What about?
1950s.
1950s. What in that picture makes you think it's like the 1950s?
All of their hair.
People don't wear their hair like that anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. What about in this one? What year do you think that is? 1980s. What in that picture makes you think it's like the 1980s?
How the war stuff. It looks sort of old.
Okay. But it looks like they're having a war.
Yeah.
And when do you think this one is?
Probably 2012.
2012. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you some questions that aren't about the pictures, okay? And I just want you to answer them the best that you can. If you don't know the answer, you can say you don't know. Okay? Okay? So, and some of them are going to be kind of hard, some of them are going to be kind of easy, okay? So do we have a king or a queen in our country?
No.
No? Do you know who the vice president is? If you don't, you can say it.
I knew it, and I know it, but I can't think of it.
You know, but you can't think of it? Okay. Well, what do you think the vice president does when they go to work? What do you think they do?
They probably talk about their opinions and why they think some things are right.
Opinions on what? What do you think?
Some laws.
Okay. So you think they talk about like how they feel about them?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff? Okay. How would someone get to be president?
They would have to do some good stuff, like they have to help that person know how to do some good things to make it better.
Okay, so they have to kind of be like good people. Is that
Yeah.
right? So what does a judge do? What a judge does?
What they do is people come to them with concerns about the laws or something like that, and they will, when they do that, they will talk about why they think something's right. So the judges, what they will do is they will make the decision should we have this law or not.
Okay, so people like come to them, this is what you're saying, they come to them with like problems and
Yeah.
then the judge kind of says like, well, this is gonna how it's gonna be. Okay. Can you name someone famous in history?
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. What can you tell me about Martin Luther King?
That he did a bunch of things. Like he spoke a lot for the blacks, and he got a lot of things right for the blacks.
Okay. Can you tell me something about George Washington?
He was the president.
Do you know anything else about him?
I'm pretty sure either him or Abraham Lincoln who got shot.
Okay. Do you know who Mother Teresa is?
No.
No? Okay. Who do you think is the most important woman you've ever heard of? Sacagawea. Okay. Why do you think she's like super important?
Because she was with Lewis and Clark, and she went all the way there and she was the only girl there.
Okay. So when you go to the store and you buy something, who decides how much the price is?
The president or the U.S. Congress?
They decide how much the price is at the store. Is what you think?
I think the president.
Okay. How do they decide? Like when you go to the store, where does the store get the things that they sell?
Farmers. Well, if it's food from farmers, and then if it's toys or clothes, probably from they probably like got them from a factory.
Okay. So if I were to go to the store and buy something and it was $5 at the store, how much do you think the store would have had to pay to get it? Like $5, more than $5, less than $5?
Maybe a little bit less.
Less than $5?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because if they sell it if they bought it for $10 and they gave it out for $5, they'd be getting less money than they spent, so that wouldn't be that good.
Okay. Do you know what taxes are?
Yeah.
What are taxes?
They're money that people have to give to the president and people like that. They have to give them some of their money to help build the roads and things.
Okay. Do you know who decides how much taxes will be?
Maybe the vice president.
The vice president? Okay. Have you ever been in a building called a bank?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are banks used for?
To keep money for people if they usually spend a lot or they're trying to save up for something. They'll put in a bank.
Okay. What happens when you put your money in a bank?
They get to they take that and they keep it in a safe place that nobody will take it and you don't have loose change all around your house.
Okay. If you put your money in a bank and then you take it back out later, do you get the same amount that you put in? Do you get less than you put in, or do you get more than you put in?
More.
Why do you think you get more?
Well, when I put some of my money in, I put in about $15 or $30, and it came out with I think $2 more, I think.
Do you know why that happened?
Because once I put my money in, then they said thank you for using us. So they gave me some money, and they gave me some money. They got some money.
Okay. Okay, so do you know what city you live in?
Yeah.
What city do you live in?
Boise.
Do you know the name of any other cities?
Bend.
Bend?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
That's in Oregon.
Okay. Do you know any other cities? No?
No.
Okay. What state do you live in?
Idaho.
Do you know the names of any other states?
Oregon.
Idaho, Oregon, do you know any others?
Utah.
Okay. What country do you live in?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know the names of any other countries? No. What things are different in different parts of the world? If you were to go to a different part of the world, what do you think would be different about it?
Sometimes the language and the food and what people wear.
How are those things going to be different from like what we do?
Probably from their past.
Okay. Where have you learned about other parts of the world?
When I visit different places.
Okay. When you visit different places?
Yeah.
Have you been to different parts of the world?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Washington.
Okay. Anywhere else?
My finger has a knot in it. Really somewhere in Colorado.
Okay. Well, thank you for helping us out today.